Leo, howdy doody. Are you ready? Are you ready? Some of y'all who've been watching me for quite some time are probably thinking, dude, man, Rich is doing 2 videos in one day? I like it when I get the opportunity to do this, and I do want to clear the air here with some shades. I sage a lot for my personal readings. I probably should do it more often for my generals. I just don't. But anyway, if you can't kind of hear it in my voice, I believe I may be starting to get sick. And I'm not going to lie, yes, that is one of the reasons why I am going to go ahead and push out this last bonus today. Okay, because if I am getting sick and I allow myself to go ahead and get sick, then if I do choose to do the bonus in the next day or two, then it'll probably be of crappier value. So I figured, okay, well, if I'm starting to get sick, I want to go ahead and finish up the bonuses today. Okay, so that they can be as, so I can bring as much value to the table as possible before whatever sickness may be creeping up on me, however I manifested it, which I did, before it knocks me down. Okay, so anywho, same rules apply, y'all. Information for personal readings is in the description of the video. Yeah, and when I do bonus readings, my goal, what I'm going to try to do today, is get information that I may have passed up in the main monthly, you know? So, anywho, what's up, y'all? Leo Mercury? Oh, okay, cool. Well, Mercury is going to be going retrograde here very soon. From the 18th, starts on the 18th of February and then goes till, is it when does Mercury retrograde end? Does anybody know? Let me know in the comments. I forget the last day. But I know it's like 3 weeks, I believe. Anywho, what else do we have for my Leos, universe, for February? What else can we tell my Leos? It goes to the 18th of March too, so it's a solid month. Okay. Well, in my personal opinion, this is just me, this is just Rich. You know, you could totally disagree, that's fine. But I think that the pre-shadow is the worst part. That's just me though. Boom! Oh, the Emperor in the reverse. Oh, some of y'all could have been dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be an Aries though. For the most part, I feel like somebody here, one of the main leading causes as to why whatever situation you're dealing with went downhill or is going downhill, whatever is leading to the decline of the situation, is somebody is trying to force and control things. Basically is what I'm getting here. Trying to force and control things to happen their way. Trying to, you know, kind of that abuse of power, you know, is typically what I think of when I see the Emperor reversed, is that type of person who's kind of like, okay, well, I have control here, but I'm going to abuse my authority. A type of energy, you know. But anyway, let's get 6 shuffles to start this reading out here. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Oh. And I'm going to put that sage out here in just a second. I feel like I got a good little cloud in the air here. Ba-boom. Oh, man. Uh-oh. The nine of Swords next to the Tower. But the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, which is a good thing. Hang on just a second. Okay. So here's the cool thing. I'm feeling like if this hasn't already happened, okay, it's in the very near future. It's coming any day now. But I'm feeling like for the vast majority of you, this has already happened. And this is kind of one of those things to where it's like 9 of Swords right here. Which is it? Which is it? You know? Did I manifest what I'm worried about with my ego? Which your ego is powerful enough to do that, by the way. Did I manifest what I'm worried about, or did I intuit what happened? You ever wondered that? You ever thought about that? How many of you have ever found yourself in that conundrum? How many? I know I have. You worry, you worry, you worry, you worry, you worry, and you worry until the thing happens. Some people say, well, fuck, I manifested that. Some people say, well, I knew that was going to happen. Which is it? Which is it? We have two teams here. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, though, the thing about it is, though, the devil is reversed and the wheel of fortune is in the upright. So whatever this ending was right here was for the greater good. Okay? This is like you dodged a bullet, basically. You dodged a bullet. This either was or could have been highly, highly toxic. Okay? I think that the vast majority of you are skating away from it with basically getting out of it, you know, more. What's the phrase I'm looking for? There's a phrase there. It's like it could have been so much worse, you know? Like the fact that it ended here, even though, yes, it may suck. It may be so horrible. The fact that it ended here, had it kept going, it could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse. You know what I'm saying? But I do think for the most part, I don't know, the person you're dealing with, they got the King of Wands and the Six of Wands, okay? Could have been another Leo. Could have been, I have Aquarius. Could have been an Aquarius. I have Capricorn. Could be anybody, though. But here's the thing, though. They're pretending this doesn't bother them. King of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay? They're pretending that this doesn't bother them. They want to appear like they feel better than they actually do. Here's the truth. Here's how they really feel. Six of Swords, Seven of Swords reversed. They're really moving on from this very pained. Very, very pained. And they feel guilty. They feel like it was their fault. Okay? They feel like it was their fault. Their wishes are very unfulfilled. But you don't know this. A lot of you, well, some of you may, but I think the vast majority of you may be like, you just think that this person is all woo-wee, shoo-wee, you know, and everything's all good and well with them. No, not really. Not really. They actually, deep down inside, they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. This is how they're coming across right here, okay? They don't want you to know that they actually feel like this, okay? Which is not good. Not good. Okay. I want to look a little bit more now at the person that you're dealing with and how they view you. Person Leo is dealing with. The very first card, whether it's the overall energy or the jumper, the first card that shows up in this spread here is how they see you. The very first card is how they view you. Let's get a jumper. I like jumpers, man. Jumpers are my favorite. Hello, hello. Moon and Leo, hello, how are you doing? Thank you all for tuning in and showing love. I greatly appreciate it. Who here feels the weird Mercury retrograde vibes creeping up? I do. Hey, it's to the point now to where, hey, it's cool. It is what it is. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. Whatever. Oh, by the way, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to roll the die and see what sign is going to be the very first March reading, okay? How does this person view Leo universe? There it is. There it is. Boom, like the hangman in the reverse, okay? They think that you're releasing yourself from this. Maria, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. They see you as releasing yourself from this, not waiting around. They don't really think you're waiting around on them. I kind of feel like for the most part, they feel like you've untied yourself from this situation. Okay? Whether you have or you haven't, hey, let's just, you know how I just said that they have you pretty fooled? I think a lot of you aren't really aware of how badly they're pained by this. Well, check it out. Check it out. Think about it this way. I'd like to invite you to open your mind and think about this from a different perspective. If, in fact, they think you've released yourself from this situation and you really haven't, you all are mirroring each other. You all are mirroring each other. That says an awful lot. That says an awful lot. If you mirror somebody, I don't care how much you like them, how much you hate them, how much you disagree with them, what they did to you or what they didn't do to you or whatever, you know, promise you, you're mirroring them, you know damn good and well you are still on that frequency, on the same frequency they're on. Just some thought candy to play with. All right. And I feel like my Leos, you're my opposite. Hey, I'm Aquarius. We're mirror image energies. Okay. Opposites in astrology are much more similar than they are different. As a matter of fact, I don't even like the word opposite. I really don't. I mean, I guess technically, but it's much more like looking in the mirror. So yeah, it's opposite, but it's much more similar than it is different. So that's one of the things I dig so much about my Leos, is y'all are really, really, really fun to have conversations with and dig in, you know, as far as being able to stretch the boundaries of I love it, man. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more shuffles. Boom! 2 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, they got the Wheel of Fortune too. See? 8 of Wands. Again, this person could be at a distance from you. Doesn't have to be, though. That Ace and 8 of Wands, anything indicating distance, even if they're not at a physical distance from you, there is still a wall between the two of you. Okay, it could be a Pisces that you were dealing with, but I feel like they're not really keeping it a secret, the fact that I think they have their options open. Like I said, they want you to think that they're happier than they are. That may be what I title this video. They want you to think they're happier than they are. And not that that really matters. Not really. King of Cups reversed. But it could matter. Because for anybody that may or may not need to hear this, whoever's watching, in the day and age that we are in now, in the day and age we are moving into, in which those of us, people like me, okay, who are helping assist in the evolutionary process, the veil is getting thinner and thinner. Okay? Universe responds to what's really going on in here. You would not, dude, it blows my mind how many people still think that the universe is out here. That the universe is out here. That you can bullshit the people out here, and that you can make I don't give a fuck if you bullshit the whole planet. And you have the whole planet believing your bullshit. That is not going to make you manifest what you want. The universe is going to respond to what's really happening in here. Take, for example, my video, How to Manifest a Successful Relationship. Okay? Take, for example, those of you who have not watched it, go watch it. Even if you have watched it, watch it again. How to Manifest a Successful Relationship. Long story short, okay, it's about becoming fulfilled within yourself emotionally. Okay, to attract and link up to that partner that you need. A lot of you have heard me talk about this. I talk about this a lot. Okay, in order to manifest a successful relationship in your outside world, you must first match the frequency by formulating a successful relationship with yourself on your inside world. And it feels an awful lot like preferring to be alone, being happy alone, and preferring your own company over anybody else's. Do you know how many people showed up in the comments section of that video and said, well, I've been happy alone all by myself for years now. How come a relationship hasn't showed up? If you were happy alone and satisfied all by yourself, why, first of all, would you be watching a video on how to manifest a successful relationship? Come on now. What are you doing here if you're happy? If you're happy alone and by yourself. The point of the matter is that you can blow smoke up. You can tell me whatever you want. I don't give a shit. You can tell your neighbors and your friends and your coworkers, the whole planet. You can bullshit them into thinking whatever they want. Okay, but they are not going to respond to what's really going on in here. The universe is, okay? And you are going to experience a mirror image of what's really going on in here, regardless of what they think. That's not going to manifest what you want lying to people and deceiving people, okay? Having said that, whoever needed to hear that, I feel like that thin layer of ice is being walked on with this person right here, okay? To where, hey, it's no secret, I got my options open, I'm feeling good, whoop-de-whoop. Okay, nice, good, awesome. However, it's everything we do in this life, y'all, is like walking a tightrope. It's like walking a tightrope. And we are some of the most imbalanced creatures on this planet. Most of us do not walk that tightrope. We're either on one side of the line or the other, right? And you run a very high risk of falling over onto the other side of the line here, onto the other side of the line of just being fake, okay? There's nothing wrong with, not necessarily, I don't like to use that phrase, fake it till you make it, but for lack of a better phrase, being what you want to experience. You have to become someone else with nothing but intentions of experiencing that in the future. Not just to lie to people to make them think something's untrue. It's a balancing act, y'all. A balancing act. Okay? Anyway, though, this person definitely does not really want to open up to you. I don't really think they want you to know how they feel. They don't want you to know what it is that's going on with them on the inside. They don't want you to have a clue, okay? And at the end of the day, we are going to pull cards specifically for this past person. But at the end of the day, if you are too ashamed to reveal what's really going on inside of you to anybody, it's no point. There's no point. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. You have to be transparent. You have to be. You have to be. Whoever needs to hear that, Leo, Crosswatch, or somebody. I don't know. I don't care. Anywho, let's look at timelines moving forward. Timelines moving forward. LOL, thank you too. Whoever just said that. I need glasses, y'all. I need glasses. Ooh, there we go. Boom. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Let's get 4 shuffles. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, the Sun card. Sweet. Some of you all could have another Leo headed your way. Got this Magician card here too. Uh-oh, shit, that 3 of Swords. Oh, that 3 of Swords. Oh, and there's the 10 of Swords too. Alrighty. Tower in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse here, okay? So I feel like some of you definitely have something new coming in here, okay? But I don't think you're going to be able to avoid the past nipping at your heels, okay? The past is going to be nipping at your heels, and I'm going to have to pull some extra cards here because I did not expect this shit to come out at the bottom here, okay? Take a good long look at that. The Lover's in the reverse, the Tower's in the reverse, and the Hierophant is in the reverse here, okay? So there's definitely, I feel like it's inevitable, some of you all are going to have to confront, hopefully just the energy. Hopefully just the energy, okay? But some of you are probably going to actually have to confront an attempted reconciliation in which you are just going to have to throw in the white towel. Oh, let me go ahead and get a few jumpers out of a different deck here. You all are manifesting new things, okay? Here's the good thing, though. Ooh, there it is, the 4 of Wands and the Sun card. This is the cool thing, y'all. New opportunities will only begin to make themselves available to you once you find your own sense of happiness, okay? I know you've heard that before. I know you've probably heard that, oh, how many times? 10,000? 100,000? A million times? How many times have you heard that? Okay, and I did too. And that irritated me just as badly as it irritates you. Before I started on my awakening path and before I started really understanding what this matrix is actually made of and how it works, okay, it's not really out here, y'all. It's not really out here. Everything that's out here is nothing but an extension of the same source that you are. So whatever you do, it's going to respond to you. You're part of it. It's you. You're it. Everybody, every last one of you and me and everything, okay? We're all the same. Whatever I'm doing, whatever I decide to engage in, I am putting out a call based on my vibration, and people are going to come forth and play the part with me. Same thing with you. Okay? Whatever it is that you decide to do, you're putting out a call, and you're putting out a call for other people to volunteer a part of their time to come forth and play your game with you. And that's the way this works. And that's what I see a lot of you doing in a positive way. Okay? A positive way. With the Sun card and the Four of Wands. This is when the new opportunities make themselves available. Like I said before, if you decide to go out in pursuit of something, the universe is going to make it very hard for you to catch. Okay, if you're pursuing money, if you're pursuing a lover, or whatever the case may be, the universe is going to keep it running pretty fucking fast. And a lot of times you're going to catch it and it's going to slip out of your hands again because you're pursuing it. You're telling the universe, I want a challenge. So the universe says, all right, this person wants a challenge here. Let's make it fucking challenging. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. So simple, it's almost stupid. It almost makes you want to go, what? You telling me I did that this whole time? Dude. Oh, you just kind of want to go bury your face for a little bit. And then it's like, no. Cool. All right. That's how it works? Okay. All right, then. I got this. Watch me then. Watch. Sit back and watch me. And that's what I think a lot of you are doing. That's good. That's good, Leo. Good. Who would master it first? Probably Leo. Especially. Oh. Now let's look at the past person. Let's look at the past person. Oops, I just dropped something. Damn it. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. Keep knocking stuff off the table here. Past person. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate you. Past person. Leo's interested in reconciling with a past person. Ooh. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of y'all could have been dealing with an earth sign, but if you do attempt to reach out, I don't think it'll be reciprocated. Not very quickly, at least. Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Five of Wands reversed. 10 of Wands, this person is still burdened by this, y'all. They're still carrying the burden. They're getting over this, though. Don't get it twisted. But I don't really see, as far as which direction that they would go with you, I don't really think that they've made up their mind, okay? So for right now, I do see them kind of hanging back and not really doing a whole lot. They still got a bad attitude about you, too. King and Queen of Swords, both reversed. It would probably end up in argument, end up in conflict, and end up whatever arguments or whatever drama is popped up in the past from y'all, it would just be the same thing, same cycle. And I think they know this, and that's why the Two of Swords is in the heart of the spread here. They do miss you, though. They do miss you. They do miss you, but the Five of Wands is in the reverse overall, okay? The Five of Wands is in the reverse overall. And you know and they know that the King and the Queen of Swords is both reversed. That's why the Two of Swords is in the upright, okay? Because if this was the Page of Swords, then with this right here, this would be in the upright. You all would end up in a stick swinging match, okay? It would cause nothing but an argument. They have come to their senses, though. They have. Like I said, I don't think they want you to know. They've come to their senses. They do miss you, all right? But again, they know damn good and well that y'all just can't talk. Y'all just can't. You just can't. You're not a team. You don't. Fuck. I mean, I wish I could think of a better phrase for it. I just can't. Y'all just don't mix. You know. Just don't mix. So anyways, things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Star card. Do not try to overanalyze things, lest ye cause more trouble, if that makes any sense at all. Like, basically, it's to the point to where you already have a vast understanding. You've already popped away and you can see everything for exactly what it is. But a lot of times, we always want to overthink it. No, it's got to be more to it than that. No, that's the crazy paradox about this universe. It is incredibly complex, but once you see it for what it is, it's so fucking simple. It's the most simplistic, complex, blah. It's like, la. I don't know any other way to explain it. But the more you try to break it apart, think about this, those of you who love trips down the rabbit hole, okay? I know a lot of my Leos do like that kind of shit, okay? You think about it, when you break something down to its molecular structure, are you observing this external objective reality, or are you creating and making more complex the illusion of what is actually a holographic subjective reality? All the scientists out there and everybody who thinks so logically and blah, 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 blah. You're creating, you're not discovering anything. We think that there's this world out there that just is there and we're spat into it arbitrarily, you know, and it's all arbitrary happening to us, you know, and it's waiting for us to discover it. No. We're the ones creating it. We're the ones creating it. So the more you try to overthink it, you might accidentally manifest a series of unfortunate events. Just allow it to flow and let it be. There's no sense in trying to figure it out. You're not figuring anything out. All you're doing is creating it. It's the opposite, y'all. It's the opposite. Ass backwards. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom, the Magician in the reverse. Watch out for people who are very manipulative, okay? Now, what does manipulative mean? Okay, what does that mean? It sounds kind of like a gimme. Well, duh. Of course I watch out for people who are manipulative. All right, so basically what we're talking about here is emotional manipulation, okay? That is probably one of the most primal energies that people try to grab onto and manipulate, okay? If me and you were having a conversation and I say to you, well, okay, I understand where you're coming from. However, I don't agree. I see it this way. And your first response is a poke at my emotions. Okay, what about, and then they reiterate their point, but they start poking to see where they can find your soft spots. Think about that. That's not cool. That's not fucking cool, dude. That's not fucking cool. Watch out for that. Think about that. I know that's going to stick, and a lot of you are now going to go forward in your life, and you're actually going to pay attention to that. Because you know how often that happens, and it just flies right over our head. We don't even realize it. Water signs are really bad about that. Okay, but anybody can really do it. You see it happen all the time. But yeah. Watch out for that. Watch out for people who never, ever, ever take the time to think things through with the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, they never, especially people who they date. Okay, when it comes to dating somebody, 2 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Cups, if this is something to watch out for people who just, oh, I'm not even going to think this through. Just the first person that comes along and holds my hand. Oh, yeah, I'm just in love with you now, right? The first person to come along and call me pretty. Oh, we're in love now, you know? Watch out for that. Now, like I said, this goes both ways. This could be you or somebody. You know, if this is a quality that you have, get in there and work on it. Okay. World in the reverse. Watch out for people who are constantly running from their unfinished business. Okay. Who have absolutely no intentions of ever finishing the business. Unfinished business, a lot of people don't really realize, is an illusion. All business is very much finished. Okay. However, unfinished business is a sense that we create when something does not come to an end the way we wanted it to. Think about that. I think I was talking about something similar to this in, the last video. Who did I just do? Capricorn. And yeah, a lot of times closure, unfinished business, the business isn't really finished. What happened was it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Think about that. Okay. Moving forward, do the best that you can to maintain a very factual state of mind. Okay. Stick with the facts, stick with the logic, stick with the reason. Do not let people pull you around with your emotions. Period. Okay. But definitely throughout this Mercury retrograde, do not take any random arbitrary leaps of faith. Not yet. Mercury retrograde's coming. It's time to chill, okay? And y'all are probably going to get tired of hearing me say that because Mercury retrograde begins in 2 days. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of chill, relax. I guarantee you it's going to come up. Chill, relax, don't move. Chill, relax. Okay, and work on getting organized. Okay, tear apart your priority list, analyze it, peep it out, put it back together. And just do that as many times as you need until basically Mercury retrograde is over. Basically, the way I look at Mercury retrograde is it's like we're all in this race, and then when retrograde comes around, it's time to pull over to a pit stop. Okay? Time to take your car into the mechanic shop to get a routine maintenance, you know what I'm saying? Get the plugs, the wires, the oil filter, the fuel filter, the air filter, all that stuff, you know, and say, okay, what does it need? How's the tie rods? How's the suspension? How's the brakes looking? You know, just get everything looked over. Take it all apart, make sure everything's in working order, and then when retrograde is over, okay, the car's getting put back together, bang, back on the road we go. Simple, okay? So anyway, I feel like the messages my Leo people needed to hear have come through, okay? I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But even if sorry, I just noticed that my lovely girlfriend wrote down the signs for me for March so that it looks neat and I won't mess it up. But anyway, everybody who watched this, whether it resonated or not, I hope that you took something from it that you can apply to your life and actually see some real positive results. Okay, that is my real job here on YouTube. Anyway, now we are going to roll a little die and see who is the first March monthly reading. Who y'all got your money on? Who you got your money on? We got Aries through Pisces. Who's going to be the first March monthly, y'all? Who's it going to be? Jim. Thank you, RJ. Appreciate you for showing up. Aries, Jim. Gemini, there's a lot of Geminis in here, huh? Leo, hey, maybe. We'll see. Sagittarius. All right, here we go. Boom. Ooh, Libra. It is Libra. Ooh, where's my camera? There it is. See it? All right. Libra is the very first. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a check mark next to it to remind me, just in case I forget. Put a check mark next to it, and then once I get done, I'm going to cross it out. All right. So that concludes the February bonus readings. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and showed love and positive feedback with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will see you all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.